of news headlines. IRB candidates took to the street demanding recruitment results. India reported below 30,000 new COVID-19 cases for the third day in a row today. Supreme Court asks Center to consider suicide by positive patient as COVID death for compensation. And Dr. Bikramjit Barwa body recovered in Majuli of recent boat incident. A very good afternoon. You're watching ELITETV English News and this is HARIPRIYA. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government, wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from the virus and play your part in fight against the COVID-19. And now the news in details. In a protest demanding to declare the recruitment results of 10th and 11th Indian Reserve Battalion IRB candidates 2019 riflemen and process demandar by Voshit at the earliest out of nowhere surprisingly, the IRB candidates tried to storm Chief Minister Bungalow today. However, Manipur police team led by Imphal West SP and additional SP Imphal West immediately reacted and halted the candidates near Nupilal complex and later were taken to Kaisampat Lairembi Community Hall in Kaisampat. Speaking to media persons, President of the IRB candidate W. Ronell said that their written test result was declared on 3rd May this year and till that of 14th September, neither positive response nor any information of the rifleman post has been issued to them, as well as process of Baiva Voshi of the Jamandar post. He said it has been 3 years and with the upcoming Assembly election 2022, Code of Conduct is almost at the door. Thus, instead of pressurizing the youths who so dare to active service, declare the recruitment's result, or if not going to, then when will it be declared? He added and continued that they will not hold back until a positive response is received from Chief Minister himself.
Third May haitare sigi numit sida return gi result declare tawgibane 30 May sidagina ngasi date 14 September si phawboda baiba makha process athanabagi karam kana tawgani habagi si sugum information je akoi da ngasi bawda positive response pirak leitri aduna akoi haijaning badi hauji korok kandak laktigi mamang sida sahi hum phajilalaga youth akoi gi active service pamjaba akoi da pressurize tawga leibi mohta thabak se karam kana haidok pigadage haidok pirudu boida karam kanda haidok pidugadon haib pose akoi ngasi CM do unazaraga ma masamaktigi koi honorable CM home pairiba masamaktigi mini manga tong oisu koi tanja logjaraga to unabaji tanja pibiwa na ngasi koi haijabagi ngasi akoi changjanjaraga protest tokjabane sidaisida akoi thudopa violence ki oiba aduma khongje koi changjanggi habaki su prepare laijade akoi gi habadi akoi gi thabak haji pending leiba poche karam kanda losin bigadage hab potu khangan biwa habasine koi ngasi gi
The Chief Minister of Manipur, Nongthom Biren, had a meeting with the CSOs of Ukhrul last night regarding the death of 31 years old Thoitri Chan Kasung and 29 years old Nausomi Lunglen, resident of Siva Kaitel village. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh also constituted a special investigation team under the chairmanship of IG Intelligence with DIG Range 2 and Special AIG Housing as members to carry out investigations into the death of the two deceased after coming to an understanding. The families along with the CSOs have also claimed the two bodies for their last rites. Members of VCPC Manipur Yaripok Wang camp today felicitated Manikanta Mutum, who kick-started the 2 months solo work from Kangla to spread the message of no drugs or green world in parts of Manipur and Assam. Manikanta Mutum was felicitated at the office of VCPC Manipur Yaripok Wang camp and encouraged him for his solo work. Intending BJP candidate of Nauria Pakhanglakpa Assembly constituency of the upcoming Assembly election 2022, Soraisam Ongbi Sagolsem KB Devi, flag of Manipur team, who will take part in the 7th Student Olympic National Game 2020-21 to be held at the Haryana Rohtak from September 17 to 19, 2021. The team was flagged off from Langthaba Lep Makhalekai Chumthang Playground. The flagging off ceremony was attended by Chumthang Sanapung Honor Soraisam Govind Amit, Manipur Students Olympic Association Working President Santosh Mangangcha, Manipur Team Manager Isat Ali, Maibam Coach Nilanjoy and many others. Around 260 Manipur team players will take part in the different sports discipline, which includes football, badminton, table tennis, etc. of the 7th Students Olympic National Game 2020-21.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯨꯝꯊꯥꯡ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯄꯨꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯍꯧꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕ Student Olympic Association of India ꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯔꯦꯠꯔꯛ ꯁꯨꯕ Student Olympic Games ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯥꯟꯅ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅꯥꯎꯔꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯝ ꯖꯒꯥ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔꯗꯒꯤꯁꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯅ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯍꯔꯤꯌꯥꯅꯥꯗ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯖꯔꯨꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯤꯜ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯛꯄ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯒꯤ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯃꯥꯡꯒꯣꯜ ꯑꯁꯤꯕ ꯄꯤꯖꯔꯤ.
International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA celebrated its 24th Foundation Day by donating assistance at Langol Old Age Home today. Speaking as chief guest of the occasion, international awardee Ibotombi Kuman said that IPSA had been working for the welfare of the people since its earliest days, as well as in the issues of territorial integrity, ILP and many other state issues. He said IPSA will work jointly and side by side with other apex bodies in the future.
Social advancement kunai sida ngasi asimak thoiba problem boundary gi pillar gi matang da Manipur apumbi satang kaidna bagi ba adi hoju changhel ba koi gi corona virus asil lanthing nai ba suma problem social issue ga da madugi mangung thalka changhan ba adu ba amak ojai ba ipsani hoju lai ba sigi manung asida ipsana ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯀꯠꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯃꯔꯣꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯥꯡꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯪ ꯇꯞꯄ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯅ꯭ꯌꯨ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯋꯦꯜꯐꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯈꯣꯡꯊꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯄꯤꯔꯛꯎ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯋꯥꯐꯝ ꯈꯔꯁꯦ ꯇꯦꯟꯇꯛꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯐꯝ ꯃꯇꯥꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯦꯟꯁꯤꯟꯖꯒꯦ.
On the other hand, giving his presidential speech, IPSA President T. Birzit said that in relation to IPSA Foundation Day celebration, the organization had donated possible aid to old age homes and children homes and said that IPSA is also trying to organize a cultural program in the Manipuri habitat areas to bring them together in the next year Foundation Day celebration. Birzit further said that the current border pillar and ADC bill issues are also taken into importance by the organization.
mayam sing asibu ipsagi thamoi da phawjaba potu da koina lakchabani social organization amoina miyam gi dangta leba ki dangta chongthok charaktana hona jariba chen chongdana hona jarakliba asigi chorakpa koina hoji ji thingna jariba phongphong sana thingna jariba wafong khara ka hajaragadi koina hoji ji UCM na chu mang tharaga hona bidana lebak miyam gi dangta hona biriba border pillar gi matang da longkhai gi matang da kanna hona biriba asi ekoi gi ju yamna chawna saru yana yaujari amadi UCM Tatabira Tawam Kudimaksida, Equina, Yaujaba Galina, Makata, support Kudima, Angamba Takta, Ipsagi, Makete, Tawjaki.
Like-minded group Manipur LMG today handed monetary assistance of 10,000 rupees to family of Chingangbam Rosita of Khobuk Village, Sugnu Municipal Council Ward Number 1 under the jurisdiction of Sugnu Assembly Constituency as part of the LMG Manipur's 22nd aid given to the needy and destitute families of the constituency. The aid was handed to the family with LMG Secretary Sorokhaibam Ojit leading the group. Speaking on the occasion, Sorokhaibam Ojit said that the monetary aid was given after the group members suggested to aid the family on coming across the family's pathetic condition from ISTV News. LMG Assistant Secretary Sangita Morangthem and the group's important members Thoinu Gotrimayum, Inauba Nongmaithem, Robinson Laistrom, Ibungo Konjengbam, Purnima Nongmaithem, Ibutumba Maimum, Devika Khaidem, Susila Mayengbam and KH Maino Ningthauza took part in the handing event.
We labor Tibadagi, Hosi Pobuzi, lying Tatana Panatabadagi, Hosi Ling Opangamdana, Yataraga, Labor, Hibatare, Aduga, Mahaki, Rositagi Mani Mokshu, Hosi Azma Naduna, Hosi Labor. Aduna Imu Sipunaba, Honabada, Rositagi Nabada, low late, Adu in Kolasisu, Equisinyagi, Quitem Daraga, Azmina, Labor, Zaga Amani. Awabagi, Rositana, Tenariba, Imumasi. Kui pupang naba di Manimbuki hidak adi mai mapura hidak lain nabagi awabasi adu matik wana kui honari habisi ISTV da yawpadagi like-minded group ki miwisingna ujabadagi khudakta ekhoigi member thoinuda kui pau pijaraga isangita da pau pijaraga kui mating pangani haidana haijakibani.
Red Seal Division in pursuit of empowering and to establish a connect with local populace of Manipur, General Officer Commanding Red Seal Division flagged off a skill development program in collaboration with Pragati Edutech at Red Seal Auditorium, Lemekong Military Station today. The program was organized by 59 Mountain Brigade under the aegis of Red Seal Division. A total of 44 educated but unemployed youth, including 20 girls, will be undergoing a 3-month hospitality and tourism management course at Guwahati. These aspirants were selected after interviewing 134 youths from across the state of Manipur. Students were shortlisted by a registration process during which each individual had to undergo a rigorous personal interview, which was followed by detailed documentation. The skill development training entails candidates undergoing a basic 3 months training in hospitality management, further facilitated by provisioning free lodging and boarding facilities in Guwahati. Speaking at the ceremony, Major General Navin Sachdeva, Sena Medal General Officer Commanding Red Seal Division, remarked that the course is a stepping stone to unfold opportunities for the youth by improving their skills and enable secure a decent employment. The General Officer exhorted the youth to realize their immense potential and wish the youth a prosperous future. He further said that more skill development programs would be organized in future and Red Seal Division will remain committed to provide safe environment and social economical upgradation of youth. "44 Sam Rifles under the aegis of 22 Sector IGAREs organized Hindi poem recitation competition for non-Hindi speaking troops of Tamenglong today. The troops, especially from Northeast India, enthusiastically participated in the competition. To further promote the language, one day complete working in the office was carried out in Hindi. The enthusiastic participants were felicitated by Battalion 2nd in Command with case awards. Speaking on the occasion, the Battalion 2nd in Command asserted all to develop the habit of reading and learning Hindi language. The inquisitive attitude and thirst to learn more would help us master our national language. In modern times, people have been influenced by the Western world. However, of late, our national language is gaining prominence worldwide. A week-long language-based competitions and workshops are being planned by the battalion in various parts of the Tamenglong district. The Hindi language belongs to the Indo-Aryan division of the Indo-European language family, the battalion's second in command added. Apart from India, the Hindi language is also spoken in several other countries like Nepal, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago, Suriname, Fiji and Mauritius. Hindi is the most spoken language in India. More than 70% of the people of the country speak and understand Hindi. Every year from 14 September to 21 September, Rajbhasha Week for Hindi Week is celebrated on the occasion of Hindi Divas. Manipur Industries Union MIU has appealed to the state government to call for an industrial convention with stakeholders, including concerned persons, to build up a proper and abundant industrial infrastructure in the state. General Secretary of MIU Imphal Assam Sanjoy Singh in a press release said that industrial growth is the main key to develop a country, as today's civilization is brought up by industrial revolution. However, those countries or states that are not included in the race of industrial revolution will remain astray on their own. Therefore, the Manipur government needs to build up abundant and industrial estate by taking into account the growing entrepreneurs in the state. He said each district needs to have at least 10 industrial areas, and there is also a need to set up bamboo industrial estate for the future, as bamboo industrial estate in environment friendly and most important in any production. Thus, he appealed to the state government to call for an industrial convention at the earliest, he added. With an increase in the pace of vaccination, new infection and COVID-19 deaths have started declining. At 25,404, India reported below 30,000 new COVID-19 cases for the third day in a row today. With the fresh cases, the number of total coronavirus infection in the country increased to 3,32,89,579 according to Union Health Ministry data. The COVID-19 death toll also climbed to 4,43,213 with 339 daily fatalities in the last 24 hours. The number of active COVID-19 cases in the country has declined to 3,62,207 and now accounts for 1.09% of total infections. With 15,055 new infections, Kerala contributed the most to India's COVID-19 tally. Meanwhile, India has administered the last 10 crore jab in just 13 days. Though the supply of vaccines has improved, vaccine hesitancy and growing complicancy over the second dose might make it difficult for India to achieve its December target of vaccinating all above 18 years. On the other hand, Mizoram on Tuesday recorded the highest of ever single-day spike in COVID-19 cases. Over 1,500 new COVID-19 cases have been detected in Mizoram in the last 24 hours. As many as 1,502 new COVID-19 cases has been detected in Mizoram. With the detection of new cases, Mizoram's active COVID-19 cases daily has risen to 1,03,369. Of the new cases, 335 were detected through RT-PCR tests at the Mizoram Medical College GMC. In Aizol, 1,087 through rapid antigen tests, 59 through TrueNet, and 21 via FIA tests. These new cases have been detected at a positivity rate of 16.39%. Meanwhile, no fatality due to the infection has been reported in the last 24 hours. The COVID-19 death toll in Mizoram currently stands at 241. Mizoram capital Aizol has the highest number of the active cases with 8,497. The new 1,502 positive cases have been detected after conducting tests on 9,165 samples. And now let's take a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Rohan Film, cyclist and philanthropist na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makhada khunai asigi sotharaba kanglup singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhatchariba One Household, One E-Scooter campaign asidasu hena mapung fanaba mating pangminas.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chashin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba pumba jaga da ngaktoba maram aduna mayam gi damakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner e-scooter. One household, one e-scooter. Hariba campaign asida mayam khudimagsu saruk yamitasi.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangai Pronintham Call, Moirang Patlo or Thobal Athokpam. And do visit our website arambai2020.com or arambai2020 app.
Tamo, kaino lo sandribo? As kharanga na sasiena harago.
Kaino isibo, kaisa pinai sibo.
Hima. Covid ki vaccine kap thau sena ngara du phasna haini dudi.
Ai haksang ka stok de. Ai ka poi. Nate, haksang ka stok do ba ingoni da ka pa kai ka de ai ka poi haisine.
Tamo, narak dringai dana isana hana sexual hona phatro. Kap thok puna phatabra ba.
Ho yare, section bana num ka puro. Ai ka poi.
As khangdre da. Kamai ngana do na khangdre ai. Phare, adu de ai chalu khige. Pungo, mama inda ka puge ko, papa ngale ramo.
COVID-19 लाइसेट असि ngaktoknabagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapna लाइसेट असि mari lenaba laina लाइसेट singdagi ngaktok sabangami masida natana लाइसेट asina sanghandanabagi damak matam matamgi sarkarna pirakpa sana kangong sing aikhoi ngakna satminarasi Cowin apps ta register topiduna adomsu suksoi soidana vaccine asi kapthokpiu COVID ki vaccine kapthokuna COVID leitaba iramdam mu heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kaplese aikhoi vaccine kaplese aikhoi vaccine kaplese hani ki punchi saukhat khong hanjilasi jati bizati khai den corona lanjang thengrese aikhoi vaccine kaplese corona dingamse punchi saukhat mai kaida
Asingmune, aikhoi pone vaccine kap thokuna corona de ngakthokuna hani ki punsibo hanjano honabada adon sorok yabi.
Welcome back, and let's see the further details. Sorry for the inconvenience, we have some technical problem. Please wait for a while.
aikhoi vaccine kaplese corona dingamse punchi saukhat mai kaida hanna palese punchi saukhat mai kaida hanna palese
Asingmune, aikhoi pone vaccine kap thokuna corona de ngakthokuna hani ki punsibo hanjano honabada adon sorok yabi.
Rohan Film, cyclists and philanthropists na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makhada khunai asigi sotharaba kanglup singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhatchariba One Household, One E-Scooter campaign asidasu hena mapung fanaba mating pangminas.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chashin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba pumba jaga da ngaktoba maram aduna mayam gi damakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner e-scooter. One household, one e-scooter. Hariba campaign asida mayam khudimagsu saruk yaminasi.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangai Pronintem Call, Moirang Patlo or Thobal Athokpam. And do visit our website arambai2020.com or arambai2020 app.
Tamo, kaya lo sandribo. As karanga na sasiya na harago.
Kay noy sibo, kay sa pinay sibo.
Hima, COVID ki vaccine kap thok siya na ngana du phas na hai nei dudi.
Ay haksang ka stog de. Ay kapoy. Nati haksang ka stog do ba inguni da kapa kay kadano. Ay kapoy hasin.
Tamo, narak dringai dana isana hane sexual ho na phatro. Kap thok na phatabra ba.
Hoyare, section mana dum kapuro. Ay kapoy.
As khangdre da. Kamai ngana do na khangdre. Phare, adu de ai chalu khige. Pungo, mamai da kapuge ko, papa ngale ramo.
COVID-19 laisat asigi ngak thong bagi damak COVID ki vaccine kapna laisat asig mari lena ba laina laisat singdagi ngak thok sabangami masidana tana laisat asina sanghandana bagi damak matam gi sarkarna pirakpa sana kangon sing aikhoi ngak na sadminarasi Cowin apps ta register to piduna adom su suksoi soidana vaccine asi kap thok piu COVID ki vaccine kap thok tuna COVID laitaba iram damu heminarasi
aikhoi vaccine kap le se aikhoi vaccine kap le se aikhoi vaccine kap le se hani ki punchi sau khat khong thang hanjil le si jati bizati khai den corona lang chang thekne re se aikhoi vaccine kap le se corona di ngam le si punchi sau khat mai kai da
Asingmune, akhoi pon vaccine kap thokuna corona de ngak thokuna hani ki punsibo hanjano hanabada adon sorok yabi.
Welcome back, and I hope everyone will forgive us for the inconvenience. And now let's have the further details. After recovery of the body of Indreshwar Bora, who was a passenger of the ill-fated boat that met with an accident near Nimati Ghat in Jorat recently, the body of Dr. Bikramjit Barwa, another passenger, was recovered in river Brahmaputra in Lower Majuli. The body with a black shirt, which has been identified as that of Dr. Bikramjit Barwa, a doctor in Majuli. Dr. Barwa was also on the boat during the accident on September 8, 2021. A sensation continued as he went missing following the incident. The body has been identified in presence of high-level officials of the Majuli district. A team of officials rushed to the spot in Bekeli Chapuri of Majuli, where the body was noticed by locals. Dr. Barwa, who was a resident of Borigaon in Jorat, was an ENT specialist. He is survived by his father, wife Dr. Arunima Bora, and 2 children. Meanwhile, Dr. Barwa's bag containing RCI card has been recovered in Bishwanath's Basatapu. The Supreme Court has asked the center to revisit its decision of not including deaths by suicide as COVID-19 date, even if COVID-19 is an accompanying condition. As per the government's guidelines, deaths occurring due to poisoning, suicide, homicide, and deaths due to accident would not be considered as COVID-19 deaths, even if COVID-19 is an accompanying condition. The center is planning to convert as many as 36,000 hamlets in India into model tribal villages. This was informed by Union Tribal Affairs Minister Arjun Munda on Monday in Guwahati, Assam. While transforming these hamlets into model tribal villages, emphasis will be given on rural development, protection of forests, and ethnic practices of indigenous people. Of the total 36,000 villages, 1,700 will be in Assam, the Union Minister said. He said that transforming these villages would also ensure improvement of basic amenities. The centre has discussed the plan with Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. Villages with over 50% tribal population will be given preference, he said. A fresh exodus of Myanmar nationals into Mizoram in India has been reported owing to violence in the neighboring country. According to a report published in the Indian Express, as many as 1,546 Myanmarese refugees have entered two districts of Mizoram, Nathil and Champhai, between Friday and Monday. The freest influx of Myanmar nationals into India was reported following intense gun battle between the militia of the National Unity Government (NUG) and the Myanmar Army. The clashes have been reported from near the India-Myanmar border areas in the neighboring country. According to the report, 278 refugees have taken shelter in Champhai district of Mizoram, while another 1,268 refugees have entered Nathil district. The civil society organizations reportedly are helping the refugees on humanitarian grounds by providing shelter and food. Meanwhile, the Mizoram government has been helping thousands of refugees who cross over to India from Myanmar after the country's military wrested power by staking a coup in March. US President Joe Biden will host the first in-person Quad summit next week, where Prime Minister of the Quad countries, Australia, India and Japan, will take part. The summit of the four leaders will be held at the White House on September 24. The Quad countries have been seeking to enhance cooperation to push back against China's growing assertiveness. The summit will coincide with the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his Australian and Japan counterparts Scott Morrison and Yoshihide Suga are expected in the US next week. A virtual meeting of the Quad leaders was held in March this year, where they pledged to work closely on COVID-19 vaccines and climate. The leader also agreed to ensure free and open Indo-Pacific in the face of challenges from China. The Quad meeting follows battering of US President Joe Biden's image over the chaotic US withdrawal from Afghanistan. Pakistan has harbored Taliban leaders, including members of Haqqani network, and needs to line up with the international community regarding Afghanistan, said US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. He said Pakistan has a multiplicity of interests, including some that are in conflict with the US interests. The US will look at its relationship with Pakistan in coming weeks, he added. Female students have said they were forced to attend a pro-Taliban gathering at Kabul University. The women, who were dressed in black to black robes distributed by the Taliban militants, were made to hold placards in support of the Taliban. They told us that if you do not attend, you will be expelled from university, a female student said. Second online national level Kung Fu Taolu Championship 2021, jointly organized by All India Kung Fu Federation and Kung Fu Sports Association of Maharashtra, which kick-started from 25th June with participation of 103 players from 20 states, including Union Territory of India, has concluded on Sunday. All India Kung Fu Federation President Sifu CL Lama and Board of Directors, including Maharashtra Kung Fu Sports Association General Secretary Jingsi Vivek Dwivedi and renowned AIKF national referee and judges scrutinized the videos uploaded by the players through online and declared the results of the championship. Maharashtra was selected as the team winners, while Kerala as the first runners-up and Assam as the second runners-up teams for the online championship. Speaking on the occasion, AIKF General Secretary Dr. H. Roman congratulated the medalists and encouraged the non-medalists not to lose heart. Indian shooter Namanveer Singh Brar shot himself in the head with his licensed revolver at around 3:30 am on Monday at his Mohali residence. The police said the exact reason behind the 28-year-old taking this extreme step is not clear yet. They added his body has been handed over to the family after post-mortem. His wife is reportedly expecting a child. Before we close, let's see the top news headlines once again. IRB candidates took to the street demanding recruitment results. India reported below 30,000 new COVID-19 cases for the third day in a new row today. Supreme Court asks Center to consider suicide by positive patient as COVID death for compensation. And Dr. Bikramjit Barwa's body recovered in Majuli of recent boat incident. That's all for the moment. Thank you very much for joining us and keep watching ELITETV English News. Till then, take care, stay safe and have a good day ahead.